Well, hello, Tri-State and beyond. I'm Casey Mason. Welcome back to another episode of
What's the Trend?
And you are Aaron Weeks, sir.
I am Aaron Weeks.
Tell the people who you are.
Digital content producer at 14 News, Aaron Weeks.
That's
Local
right.
celebrity, if you will.
Local celeb extraordinaire, and I'm just his friend Casey's. Morning news anchor here at 14 News, where they give us the opportunity to bring you guys an episode of what is happening in the world of pop culture, local and beyond. And you guys, we have got a jam-packed, great episode for you because, Aaron, this is episode 30.
30.
The
Flirty
podcast
and
is officially
thriving.
older than us.
Yes. Crazy.
You're right. 30 and thriving for sure. Can you believe that? 30.
Not at all. Isn't that crazy?
It's very exciting.
I'm so happy to be back in here because we took a week off.
That's right. Booked and busy. We're booked and busy.
We are.
So we're back at it today. We got lots of topics to get through. Now, if you're a first-time listener, welcome into the show. We are here to entertain you. We're going to let you know what's going on locally. We've got the world of music, movies, and celeb news to get to. So, Aaron, let's kick things off.
Best. Yes. What do you have for us locally?
We're going to start, like you said, locally here. And what I have is just a little heads-up announcement here that one of my favorite guys, a country music star, is set to take the stage at the Ford Center this August. So we're giving you guys kind of a heads up here. Thomas Rhett is who I'm talking about. He is scheduled to bring his Sound of Life tour to Evansville. And we're talking about this now because, like I said, it's coming up in August. But tickets, you guys, are officially on sale as of today to the general public. And now it's a long ways off here, but it's just always a good idea, of course, to go ahead and get your tickets in advance just to be smart with this because this is a very popular guy and this show will sell out quickly. The performance is officially, like I said, taking place in August. Now that exact date, though, is Thursday, August 20th. If you want to go check out TR, as his friends call him.
Really?
Thomas
Do they call him TR?
TR, yeah. His dad is Rhett Akins, who's a famous country music singer and songwriter. And I know that Connor Smith...
I'm laughing because I'm like, could you?
Who? Huh? What?
Yeah, I know that.
Aaron is learning country music through his country...
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I'm your country music correspondent for What's the Trend. Fun fact, Connor Smith will also be one of the opening acts for this show, and I am dear friends with Connor's mom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Jennifer. He is a great guy, definitely making waves in the music industry, definitely someone to keep an eye out for. He's already a major deal, of course, opening for Thomas on tour, so it'll be a great show, and I hope maybe to get to catch up with Connor when they hit the Tri-State.
So, why not? Yeah. Do it. Go for it.
Aaron, what would you like to talk about in local news today?
Well, it's definitely not a country music artist, but, adjacent.
We stay in our lanes.
Yes. Comedian Jim Brewer, he's set to perform at Victory Theater in Evansville this Sunday, if you're listening to this on Friday when it comes out. And he's bringing his Find the Funny tour to the Tri-State, and he's best known for his time on Saturday Night Live. And from what organizers say, he blends classic characters, modern commentary, and viral fan favorite bits that he's done into his performances. Now, they also say with a decade of experience, decades of experience. Let me get that correct.
Yeah.
The show delivers an evening of laughter rooted in everyday life and finding humor in the chaos. You got to appreciate that.
I love it. Two great shows, whether it's comedy or country, both of those are good options for folks here in the Tri-State.
We do have a lot of stuff that goes on in the Tri-State, especially country artists.
Oh, we love our country music artists
We
here.
do.
It's a perfect stop for them. So we do get a lot of big acts here. So we love to let folks know ahead of time so you can get your tickets and plan it out. Okay, we got to talk in the world of movies, you guys.
I gave you this one for a reason.
Thank you so much for this. This is so exciting. I can't believe I get to talk about this. Here we go, you guys. So we're going to talk about the world of movie news here. We're going to pivot over to movies where the world of ice and fire, if you know what I'm already talking about here, is headed to the big screen. That's right. We are talking about a Game of Thrones movie currently in development at Warner Brothers. So this was first reported back in 2024, but it officially has been given the green light. I am so excited. Warner Brothers has yet to confirm what exactly the plot of the movie will be, but it is expected to be a prequel to the original Game of Thrones series. Now, a release date, Aaron, it hasn't been set yet. Don't worry, I will be keeping an eye out. But we obviously will keep a close eye to see if any new information that really comes out about anything to do with this project. Aaron and I, we are both huge Game of Thrones fans, but you let me take this story today. Yeah. So I'll pivot to you now.
Yeah.
You obviously can tell I'm excited.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, Aaron.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I haven't
what do you think?
I'm curious to see what they do. We have prequels
yeah.
everywhere in this world, at least on HBO. Mm-hmm. But it'll be interesting to see what it means when they say a prequel to the original series, because they're all kind of prequels to the. But
So
what if we
far.
get into like main characters from the original series that were younger?
Yes.
I kind of want to see that.
I know. I
Imagine we see like a 12-year-old Cersei or something.
Oh my goodness, like a baby Jon Snow. Okay,
Aw.
hold tight, guys. I absolutely love Game of Thrones. It's not for everyone.
No.
I always recommend with caution. I think it's of a certain
Season 8
taste.
is a tough sit, let me just say.
Yes. It's definitely a very dramatic show. Again, not for everybody. That's okay. Hey, Friends isn't for everybody either. So you got kind of each
Hey,
sides of that.
I
so.
get that. I'm a living single girl myself, so
I love it all though.
Yes.
I can watch Friends and then turn on Game of Thrones. It just shows how versatile we are,
Yes.
Aaron Weeks.
We're cultured.
Huge Game of Thrones fans. I can tell you right now, Michael Fecca, meteorologist here at 14 News, also a fan of the show.
Huge fan.
He's seen the series all the way through, I think like 5 times,
That
maybe more.
tracks.
What about you? Have you rewatched it?
No, I haven't, because the season 8 made me a little bitter.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm gonna come around again eventually. I love a good rewatch
Such
of
a
a show.
journey.
It is,
And
my
an
gosh.
investment in your time.
It's a 10, well, if you were watching it live, it was a 10-year investment. So.
I don't think I would ever commit to running a half marathon or anything. So this would be my comparison if I were to ever commit to something. It's like watching Game of Thrones all the way through,
Yeah.
all the seasons. We've done it. We're coming up on our 4th time. If we would start it again, my husband and I,
Ooh.
do we need to get a life? We love it though.
You've got a lot.
It's like thank you. But yeah, it's almost like a marathon watch. It takes many hours of dedication, and I am proud to say that we have completed the show thrice over.
Love it.
We're big fans. Now, we'll get back on track here, but I do have to say, so far we have 2 Game of Thrones spinoffs currently in the works that have been out and about. In fact, my husband and I, we just started A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which is the newest one. We are on we're about to start episode 4, and so far it's fantastic. It's so good. But
How is House of the Dragon? I've never
House of the Dragon.
I haven't seen it.
Was I was blanking on the name, so thank you. Yeah, we're all caught up. I'm waiting for the newest season to come out. It is also very good. It's really hard for us devout Game of Thrones fans because there's nothing like the original.
That is a huge fandom.
Yeah.
I love the original.
So Aaron Weeks, thank you for bringing this story
course.
to the table. Fans of GOT, stand by because you're going to get that movie very soon.
But we have some big movie and TV news that come together. Paramount Plus and HBO Max will merge into one streaming platform following Paramount's acquisition of Warner Brothers Discovery. And, we've actually previously reported on this show that Netflix and Warner Brothers were in negotiations to merge together, but in a turn of events, Paramount outbid Netflix.
Wild.
I think they also had to pay like a little settlement fee of like just a merely like $2 billion, whatever. Now, this sparked a lot of controversy when it first came about in Hollywood because of the whole movie watching experience, especially when Netflix was involved, because, you never know how long movies are going to be in theaters.
Yeah.
And I know personally Netflix's like main focus is on streaming.
I know.
And so I was kind of I love to go to the movies. I love the theater.
You do.
I love the popcorn. Love a, cherry icy to go with it. So it made me a little nervous too, but personally speaking, I'm a little happier that Paramount won over Netflix because I love going to the movies.
Yes.
And again, Netflix is strictly focused on streaming, but, not putting theatrical releases at the forefront. And I'm not saying Paramount could easily do the bait and switch with me too.
Yeah.
But this gives me a little bit more hope.
Yeah. I know it's good to stay up to date on this. We've been kind of running this story on our news shows here at 14 as well. And the thing that gets me is just the money involved in these types of things.
There's so much money involved.
insane.
Billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
But hey.
And I think there's a lot of people just like you and I, Aaron, that still love that good old classic theater experience.
Oh,
See there?
there we go.
And that is why we co-host a show
Two
together.
minds.
A hive mind at this point.
Hello.
All right, so that'll be exciting to watch, kind of see how everything pans out. Obviously, we'll keep you guys up to date. Now, Aaron, we also have to talk about another big deal in the world of movies, if you will.
Just a little quick reminder for you guys. The Oscars are happening this Sunday, so you make sure you tune in to our next episode because I know us. We're going to give you a full rundown of the winners, big moments from the show. It's going to be a blast, I feel. There's a lot of people that I'm rooting for. kind of rooting against, but we'll see.
I love it. That's what it's
But,
for.
you know, that airs on ABC at 7 Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific.
That's right. I can't wait to kind of have our Oscars recap here on the podcast.
That would be fun.
It's a really star-studded lineup, too. Some years you have kind of new names, new faces, your artsy movies. And this year, me being a fan of just Hollywood in general and those A-listers, I love when the carpet is full of all the people that we love. When you have Leo at the Oscars, you know it's going to be a good night.
It's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Well, we'll definitely get more into movies in next week's show, but let's go over to music now.
Yeah, we're pivoting to music because Metallica fans now have more chances to see the rock band in Vegas.
Yes.
Because they just added 16 new dates to their residency at the Sphere.
I knew this because our boss here at 14 News, she's a huge
yes, she
Metallica
is.
fan.
Yes,
she's
she
already
is.
posted she's going to the show.
Is she going to?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Well,
Maybe she'll have us come along for some coverage.
just
behind
for,
the scenes.
what is it?
Content.
Not legal purposes.
Yes,
research purposes.
Research,
there
of
you
course.
go.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Right,
Sure.
Emily? Take
Why,
us.
why not? But the run kicks off this fall and will continue into 2027, and tickets are on sale now.
Very exciting. Hey, speaking of the Sphere, now this is not confirmed, but there are some rumors that they want to maybe bring a Sphere to Nashville.
That would be a good
perfect
idea, especially for country artists.
Yes, yes. I mean, you've got just a
Because
hub.
God bless them, a country artist is not going to sell out. I mean, it could.
I mean, listen, the thing about Nashville is...
Well, I mean, like in Vegas, it
Oh,
would be
yeah.
a tough sell.
Yes, you have to
But
have a big
Nashville,
act. Like Garth.
or yeah, or
Yeah.
even Dolly.
Dolly, get out there, Dolly. Well, here's the thing about Nashville that's amazing is it's known for like, country music, but it is Music City. There's so many, that's where they have the Spice Girls recorded their album in Nashville. It's just kind of a hub. Oh, it's amazing. You could associate Nashville with country music, but it's actually just kind of a hub for all genres.
music.
Yeah, you've got all kinds of genres that have recorded some like Elvis, and
True.
to all of the folks. So you have a lot of concerts. Like when I lived there, I was just surprised by how how big the options were when it came to concerts. They constantly had stuff up the street that was like a rap artist or rock. So it's kind of cool. That would be a very good fit for that city, especially because you got your East Coast, your West Coast, but Nashville's kind of in the
Why
middle
not?
for us. Or the
Yeah,
South.
yeah.
So it'd be a good location for it. I would definitely advise to
There
put a
you
Sphere
go.
in Nashville. You have my approval. As the mayor of Nashville, you have my approval.
As the first lady of
The
Nashville.
first lady of Nashville. I say, give it a green light. So I approve.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of music here, let's talk a little bit about a massive music family. So Sharon Osbourne says that Ozzy Fest is going to return in they call it Oz Fest. I want to say Ozzy is going to return in 2027 with Ozzy Osbourne's blessing before his death last year. So Sharon did explain on the Osbournes podcast that they are aiming for the UK edition of Ozfest 2027 to take place across 2 days at Birmingham's Villa Park. That's actually where Ozzy played his final show shortly before his death in July of 2025. Now, Sharon also added that there are plans for US dates as well, so that's some good news for us here. But that she still just kind of needs to gauge interest from potential host cities, kind of
Right.
see what's the best fit for that. We'll keep you guys posted on the details for that event. They are yet to be released, but that's what we know as of now.
Yeah, we talked about Ozzy's passing. Do I feel like it was in one of our pilot episodes? I can't remember.
It was very early
It was
on.
very early
And
on.
it seems to me like since that news, we have had a plague of just consistent.
It's been tough. This is like
Yeah.
one of the first weeks where we don't have to report on a tragedy.
We are so glad about that. So finally,
A
just
nice breath of fresh air
No
for us
joke.
and for the world at large.
and our listeners are like, yes, thank you.
they're
Spare us
like,
this week. So
This is
glad
supposed
to
to be
hear
a fun show.
everyone's alive and well as of this week.
Yes.
We'll see what happens next week. So
We are going to pivot to some celebrity news.
Yes.
Yeah. So Timothée Chalamet is in some hot
this
water.
is wild.
Yes, it's with the ballet and opera community.
Not a community.
Never thought I would like.
that scared us.
Yes.
it's okay.
But, just a few days ago, he made some comments about the ballet and opera, profession, saying in a special with Matthew McConaughey that he didn't want to work in either profession because no one cares about them anymore. And needless to say, the public was not too happy with him about his, dismissive attitude towards them and, the communities that they serve. And let's just say they were very vocal about that. Several professional ballet dancers and opera singers have spoken out against him, and even the Metropolitan Opera posted a video of all the work that goes on behind the scenes, and they even tagged him in the post, which is crazy. I'm telling you, Casie, and from experience, if there's a group of people you do not want to mess with or cross or piss off, it's professional dancers.
Professional dancers.
Yes. Girl, I'm not joking. With full respect when I say this, they are ruthless. They will chew you up, and if you cross them, they will make sure you are cut up.
They will spit you out, and then they will dance on you.
Hello. They will. Dance on your grave.
Dance on your grave. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. No, it's funny. I joke. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound like a very scary group. No, all jokes aside, yeah, that's not a good look for our boy
they're tagging him. They'll usually not,
ruthless.
some people will usually be like coy. Mm-hmm. No, they're tagging him.
He said, no, sir.
Yep.
I actually got to do a couple segments.
He's yet to respond, by the way.
Oh, he said, I'm going to take the silent option out here. It's funny. I did a segment behind the scenes with fun fact about your girl. You did not know, but I was actually in an opera one time for a fun TV segment at my last job. I got the chance to go kind of spend a day in the life with members of the Nashville Opera, and they were doing the show Madame Butterfly, which is a famous
That's one
opera.
Of the big ones.
And I got to go behind the stage. They actually dressed me up in full makeup, and I got to walk out on stage during a couple of the scenes and just kind of stand. And thankfully, I didn't have to sing, which is probably best, and my vocal range is not that high.
Oh, God.
It was a blast, but wow, did it show me the work. I mean, we've done theater, what goes into that.
But opera is
a side road here.
Completely different beat.
This was just an excuse for me to humbly brag that I got to be on stage for an opera. So I too stand with the opera and ballerinas of the world that Timothy better say he's sorry before more feelings get hurt.
I wonder if it's going to affect his Oscars night at all.
Yeah, some people are saying it's like a coy to, dethrone our King Timothy.
They even made fun of it on SNL.
Have
you seen that?
Yeah. Do tell.
They were talking about, they were reporting it, and he's like, and he said all of this while on a press tour for a ping pong movie.
For a ping pong movie, no joke. Was that Ryan Gosling's episode, the most recent one?
It was Ryan Gosling's episode. I think it was Colin Yost who said it.
Hilarious. So, yeah, it's
Yost or Jost?
Either or. I like whatever you said. We'll go with that.
Mr. Scarlett Johansson.
Mr. Johansson is exactly. No, it's when I saw the headlines about this, I was kind of like, you got to be careful. You don't want to. It was a very harsh statement, but maybe I say things sometimes off the wall, and I'm like, I don't even know why I said that, but here we are. So hopefully,
we're just human.
We're just human, and so is Timothy.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, and if it affects his Oscar win, who knows? We know that the ballerinas and opera singers of the world,
they weren't voting for him.
Hey, speaking of a fan base that is pretty strong.
Yes.
We all know that our Britney Spears fan base right now, the fan basedom of Britney, is very upset about some news that broke this past week. You want to move on to this story now?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, so this past Wednesday here, if you're listening to this episode on the Friday it comes out, just a few days ago, we were saddened to hear that Queen Britney Spears was arrested for a DUI in Los Angeles. So officials say that she was released Thursday morning, and a rep for Britney called the incident inexcusable and says that she does hope to get help and make changes in her life. Now, Britney is due back in court on May 4th. Hated to see that. Also, I'm like,
I did too.
If I were a rich, famous celebrity, I would never drive a vehicle again. I would just be taken everywhere.
I would have a live-in driver with me.
I would too. Same. I would have a live-in driver.
Especially living in LA. Who wants to deal with that?
And this pivots, though, perfectly to our next story, Aaron. Take it away.
You couldn't have planned it better. Just slide on in. Britney's ex, Justin Timberlake, is kind of facing his own issues with the law after he was arrested for a DWI.
They were meant to be after all.
They have common
interests. Matching denim outfits.
Bless them. But, he's suing over his arrest tape. He wants to keep the police body cam footage private. And I don't blame him because, Justin was arrested back in June of 2024 after running a stop sign and failing to stay in his lane. Literally staying.
Literally.
Yes. But he later pleaded guilty to a lesser non-criminal charge for driving while impaired in September of 2024.
Yeah.
Receiving just a $500 fine, 25 hours of community service, and a 90-day license suspension.
I wonder what his community service is.
Oh, could you imagine? He's singing at an old folks' home.
He really is. He's doing the Justified tour. The Tennessee kid.
Oh my God. But, he's gotten a lot of flack since this happened.
Yeah.
You've seen those. This is going to ruin the tour.
Oh,
this is allegedly what he said.
I love it.
But I can't imagine. I would want to keep it out of the public eye too, because can you only imagine what kind of TikToks are going to be made whenever that body cam footage releases, if it ever releases?
Oh, but I can.
My heart and my thoughts go out to that man, because he is going to get tore to shreds if it releases.
So, fun fact here, I actually got pulled over the other day for something. Oopsie. No big deal, just a minor infraction. And it was my fault. I need to get my plates updated. So, anyways.
Can I pivot for a second?
Yes, of course.
I don't want to call anybody out, and I don't know if they listen to this. Probably not. What is the deal with updating license? That is the biggest sham and scam I've ever.
I agree. As somebody who is currently going through this right now.
You have to pay X amount of money for a sticker.
I know.
Give me a break.
Rude. It's very rude. And it was so funny when I got pulled over. He just kind of laughed and he was like, "Do you know why I'm pulling you over?" And I was like, "I do." But the whole time he had his camera right here, I thought, oh my gosh, this is a moment for me to go viral here. I could say, "Do you know who I am?" Was it Reese Witherspoon? Or quote Justin Timberlake, "This is going to ruin the tour, guys. This is going to ruin what's the trend." So, but I was in the wrong, so I will be paying my infraction and getting things.
No, let me give it back to you. Yeah. I just had to get that off.
I agree, though. There are so many things. Adulting is very hard. There are a lot of things that I'm like, I have to do what? And they act like it's all so easy, but it's like, well, you got the county clerk's office, and you got to call this place, and you got to do that. It's just in customer service on that end is,
and I
always helpful.
Get it. Like, you hate your job, and that's, working at like a BMV, I would rather.
I need to speak to your manager.
Oh my gosh. And I just got a real ID, still waiting for it to come in the mail. It's fine.
Adulting is just hard.
It's not fun.
From traveling at the airport to license plates to health insurance to mortgages and Roth IRAs, it's just really hard.
Like, help us, we're poor.
Rude. Help us, we're poor, and it's rude. So I basically just told my parents, I was like, you did not prepare me for any of this. My husband, he was like, I told you to go get it. He was like, you missed your window. So and of course, instead of
I'm on your side still.
Being under the radar, I get by with nothing. I am the Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears of the world. I'm going to get caught. So my husband was like, literally, I had all my paperwork ready, and I had a folder in my passenger seat, and I told the officer, I was like, hey, everything's ready. I'm actually going next week. And he was like, well, it's got you today, though. And I was like, you did, sir. Oh, well, that's okay. We'll get it taken care of. So I feel like we're about to lose our prompter. I was trying to stall there for a second. So
no, that's fine.
For a cut-in.
We got this. But, our segment on this day in history, if you're listening on Friday, this is when, if it drops, the police drama T.J. Hooker debuted in 1982.
How
on
exciting.
This day. Yeah, so it's like, it starred William Shatner. This is, I feel like, his first big series after Star Trek. And it was also one of the first series for the 90s icon, Heather Locklear.
A moment of
silence. Gorgeous woman. But it centered around a 15-year veteran of the police sergeant and his colleagues. Ran for 5 seasons, coming to an end in 1986.
What a great fun fact on this day in history. See, we got it in time there.
We got it. We got it all in before they needed it.
This is great. No, I love that little tidbit. Are you a big Shatner fan?
I guess.
Do people ever call it? You always say it was full like William Shatner. You never say William or just.
Are you a big Shatner fan?
Are you a big Shatner? As I said it didn't sound right when it came out. I'm not gonna lie. I regretted that immediately.
It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I will say I have not really indulged in the Star Trek stuff.
Neither.
Yeah, but
I've seen a movie.
Yeah, I've seen a movie. I've seen a Star Wars film or two.
It wasn't bad either.
Yeah. Again, it's an investment, just like the Game of Thrones series.
It's also like I'm trying to remember. It's so many. Like I'm trying to remember things, and there's just so many characters and so many like pinpoints to remember. I'm like, I don't have the time.
I know. I'm busy. I'm tired. Okay, you guys. So there you have it. We've got some Oscar talk next week. I'll go pay my traffic ticket. We're going to hope that Britney Spears can get it together and get a driver.
You've got this, girl. I'm with you.
We got the Game of Thrones movie coming out. We don't know anything else about it. Just the fact that it's happening is mind-blowing, and I'm so excited.
Me as well. Gosh, it's going to be fun.
Hot recommendation this week, if you are Game of Thrones fans, House of the Dragon is fantastic. So far, I'm really liking A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. It's really great. It's actually kind of funny. It's a different vibe than what you're used to for Game of Thrones. And other than that, Aaron, I'm trying to think, any other recaps from this week? Everything going good with you?
Everything's going great.
Celebrated your mama's birthday.
Yes. Shout out to Felish if you're listening. We love you here. We see you.
Nothing new in our life besides our household just getting plagued with every illness under the sun. I have a preschooler, so we just
also
getting it all.
Allergy season is bringing out the worst in everybody. But we are so close to summer.
We are so close.
Taste it. I'm so ready.
I am too. I think it was like last week's episode that we released, the episode before this. You could tell. I mean, in that episode, I was sick.
I'm tired of jackets. Yes, we're back. We're better than ever.
Booked, busy, better than ever. And that'll do it for this week's episode of What's the Trend, you guys. As always, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank
we
you.
loved having you.
We love you. And you can always catch us on 14news.com. Go to podcasts. Under that, you will see What's the Trend. Click on that. Latest episode will be there. And we're available on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts.
You can't get enough of us. And if you can, well, sorry.
I was starting to run out of breath on that last part. Did you see me? Like, starting to turn red.
I'm going to get Aaron some oxygen. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.